Hi guys! So I'm back again, and as I said the last time, hopefully this will be the final stretch of this puzzle that I'm doing now. I'm working on a tribute to one of my favorite YouTube channels called 5 Minute Crafts, and I am this far along. It's really hard to see that it's not actually done yet, because you see here there is some empty space here, but the background is white, and so are most of the background of the puzzles. It's a bit hard to see there. If I do it like that, this is basically what's been placed, the red here. So there is some 99 pieces left, give or take a few that the computer system might have missed. And the funny thing with those 100 pieces is that they are pretty much all white without any distinguishing features on it. So this will be, it will take some time. I think I might be doing like a piece a minute or something like that. But there are fewer and fewer left, so that makes it easier to find them. So I don't know, strategy-wise here, there are a few things you can do when you come down to this sort of situation. The thing that I've done is that I've sorted all the pieces according to how many holes there is. These two piles have two holes with the holes perpendicular or not, they're cross, so there are two holes and two nubs here on this piece. These are that type as well, but since there's some grain in the table of the background in the puzzle, you can sort of tell if they're supposed to stand up or lie down. So I've sorted them into two piles. Then there are these pieces over here that also have two holes, but they're adjacent to each other, the holes, they're not on opposite sides. So they are sorted in here. These have three holes. These pieces over here have one hole. All of those, and these have four holes, and these have none. Also those have, oh no, these are just sort of in the wrong place. Now, so that's like the first thing you can do when you're sorting and you come to this situation. The next thing is to look for odd holes and nubs, so to speak. Can be really small, they can be off-centered, they can be strange in some other way. Let's see if I can find an example here. Yeah, like this piece, for example. Check that out. It's way off to the left here. So the matching piece would have a hole that is way off center, so to speak. You can also have pieces that are like this one. The nubs are, they're really, really small, right? And there's a big hole instead. So you can sort of try to sort those out that have some distinguishing features or are odd shape-wise. And then again, most pieces are in some way, but some more than others. So I haven't really done that. You can also do a sort where you want to, if you start from left going to right, for example, you just focus on one side and you only pick the pieces that are really odd looking, and you make sure that side is on to the left, and then you just work through all those, and then you sort of change the pieces, turn the pieces around and work the other way. It depends a little on how good you are at turning the pieces in your head, so to speak, thinking about how they would look if you rotate them. So I'm going to start now because there's only 100 left. So then there's only like 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 of these. There's some 15 of these perhaps, and 10 of these. So they're mostly those the regular ones, so to speak, left here. And that's because I've done all the other ones. They're easier to find. And I'm stuck now with the sort of the hard ones, and I've also done the ones that have shadows on them or have some other distinguishing feature up in a corner or something like that. So most of the easy ones are done, so I just gonna have to start doing the hard work now. So let's start with this. That should be in this pile, really, if I've done if I've done this correctly, there should be some shadow in it, I think. So yeah, that was a good first try. The piece really looks kind of regular. So maybe this then. No. But this. Oh. Now I sort of tried the ones that I thought maybe that one. No, that was sort of good as well. Not that. So then it might be that it's maybe this. Oh, there we go, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's just let's see. Ooh. Can't even remember which one it was now. There's one up here, right? Because I need to help the computer a bit now with this tracking system, because let's see if it finds something. Yeah, there we go. Because there's so little difference between the background, the white tabletop, and the white in this puzzle, so you can't figure out that something has changed without me helping it a bit. So we did that. What about this one then? Well, it's actually, you should always start doing all the ones that you have all four sides on, because then you know what shape it has to be. This is the same, it has to come from this pile. Maybe from this if I've sorted that wrong, but probably from this, right? And this really has it should have a bit of grain in it, maybe like that. Yeah, there we go. So it's, now I have to keep remembering which ones it is that I do. Is it this one? I think so. So it takes a bit of practice to know what you're looking for, to recognize shapes and so on. Let's see, we should be able to do that as well. Just flip that over and see what that would look like. That should be in this pile, I think. Yeah, that is, I don't know, that is actually a bit harder. It just doesn't have anything, not much to go on anyway. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So not much, that's enough sometimes. There we go. Let's see if that works out. Yeah, there we go. I forgot where I placed it myself. Oops, that's not it. Let's do that instead. Okay, so are there any more pieces here? I think I should have seen that by now, so good chances that's that one. So Holly, who is a frequent watcher of the show, she guessed that early on because she saw that I'd done most of this piece and that was still out there, so good for you. Let's see if that's right. There could also be a missing piece from the puzzle altogether, but we shouldn't look for that. Here are two pieces that we could look for. It should be down in this pile then. And it might actually have just a bit of shadow on it. Yeah, there we go. So that's one. It had just tiniest bit of gold on there from this paintbrush that's down here in the corner. So that also made it a bit easier to have something to look for. I think the same goes for that. That might just be, just have a tiniest bit of shadow up top. Like that maybe. No. Good guess. What about this then? No. It's also a bit up. One of the sides here is up, kind of high up. And now I have missed a few chances there. So what am I looking for here? What about this then? No. Yeah, there it is. That was a bit broken. It actually didn't have any shadow at all on it. So I was off on a wild goose chase there, but it sorted itself out. Let's see. give that another try. Let's see. Yeah, there we go, I think. At least, let me just check that. Oh. Okay, yeah. I think it was picked up. Let's hope for the best. I think so. So that's that. And we have a few down here. We have this one. It should be up here somehow. And that should look like... No, not really. Not really. Maybe like that. Nope. Like this then? No? Okay, those were my two best guesses. Let's try all of them then instead. There we go. That's the third one. So, good enough. Let's lock that in. So I'm doing what now? A piece every other minute or so. Seems about right. There are a few up here as well. See, I shouldn't tip that over. Let's just get that in. No. Oh yeah, I was thinking about these two. They should be up in this area. Don't know if there might be some... No, not even close. I was just thinking that it might have some of this shadow that on it, but I actually think that they might not have anything at all of that. Could be this then also. No, and we just have to go by shape instead. So that looks like that. It's kind of what about this? Could be that. No. Too small, I think. And that's really odd. Can't be that. What about this one? No, that's where I was looking for that. That is too much off center, that's the wrong way. Okay. Can't really see that piece in there. But this. No, now we'll do it the boring way. We just try all of them. Make sure we get it right. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that was luck or if I had some sort of sense of it, that it might be that. You shouldn't always make puzzling into a logic thing. You should just go by with your gut sometimes. It's right more often than not. So what about this one? Sort of the same, not really that. No. Can't really see that either, because I think that's not it, right? Okay, so we'll just test through all of them with this one instead. I don't see anything that sticks out, and that was in there anyway. So that was bad of me. I should have... Oh, sorry. Is that one right? Should have seen that, because it was rather... It's kind of obvious. Oh, which one was it? That one. Try that again. See if that works out. There we go. Oh, it's been marked at least. So let's take reference image. Okay, so now we've done. Yeah, we have this still to go. Oops. And that should be in here. It should be kind of. I don't know. It should be kind of this color maybe. There we go. Just was a bit browner or yellowish. All these pieces down here are like a bit skin toned almost, so that makes them easier to find. I have a piece here as well that looks kind of strange. I think it's this one. Go. So maybe, can I do 2 this minute? That would be nice, right? So picked up, there we go. Let's pick that out. Nope, still 1 a minute, so I'm keeping that pace. That's okay. So I think we're done with those. That was, oh no, here's one more. It's one more piece. And that should have, I think it's this one, right? Should have that little part of that nub there. Oh, it bolts and see, there we go. Lock that in as well. So now we're really starting to get away from all the shadows and everything, and we might as well just work with. Here's actually a special piece. It should stick out a bit. Let's see what that could look like. Not like that. No. It could be this one maybe. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to, no, I can't really do that. I'm going to move that out of the way. Let's do that. Go, and then we'll look for this one that was left now. That should be in here then, I guess. Bit of center, and there we go. So this is actually, I know a lot of people that don't like this kind of puzzling when there's just, you know, large areas of one color. But I really enjoy this. I think this is the best part of puzzling. So we're different that way, I guess. Let's see. Here's one that is a bit odd as well, and that should look like. Yeah, what should that look like? Kind of like this, but I don't think that's it. No, it's too bright. Kind of like that also. There we go. So there's also a trick to finding pieces that might be a bit odd shaped, even though you can't see all the sides. And that's, well, it's obvious like here that you can almost not see it, but there's 2 nubs here. And then it needs 2 holes, of course. But if you follow like here, you see that there are 2 holes here. Well, maybe you can't see it, but 2 pieces which are next to each other that have 2 holes. And then again, yeah, these 2, it's pretty obvious there. But if you have a long stretch and there are 2 holes or 2 nubs next to each other, you know that one of those pieces has to be special in some kind of way. So that's, you can use that also. Let's see if we can do this. Or we can start with that. I think that's easier actually. I think that will stick out more. I think that's this one. No. I wonder where that goes then. One of the few that still has a bit of shadow on it. Where do you want to go? No. So I got sidetracked now a bit. Up here maybe? No. I guess we'll have to save that for a bit then. Just felt that I've done most of these by now. Shouldn't be that many which have. Oh, save that. Let's see that. Let's put it back right. I was doing this, right? So let's see what that should look like. It should look like this almost. No? Super confident that that was it. Maybe, no, that's the wrong way. Round. But this then? No. Maybe it is one of those out here then. No, not this. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Let's flip that over. It's been a few minutes. Let's get that out. Lock it in, and let's do this then. So it's one of these. Maybe that one. Yep, there we go. So let's do that. There we go. Lock that in also. So we have this now. We should be able to. We also have that. So 2 pieces here. We might have had those before as well. Maybe I just missed them. So let's start going through these. Let's see what we have. No. No, not really. This one, no. Didn't feel quite right. That's not right either. But this one, no. No, I tried that already. It's not all too big. Maybe they're in the wrong pile. They are over here. No, I can't really find that either. Let's do one more look through here. No, it can't be that. That's too thin, right? Yeah. What about this? Yeah, there we go. I missed that earlier. It's always for me it's a question of looking for the piece that has or the part of the piece that is most distinguished, and then just sort through all those the pieces that have that feature and then match it to the rest of them to see where we can go. This is a bit off center as well on one side, and I'm looking in the wrong pile now. I should be looking here. That would help. Oh, really, that's too big, I think. Might as well try it just for the sake of it. Don't think any of these feel quite right. So let's just run through them all and see if something sticks. This is really not. There we go. So sometimes you have to do that as well, and then I find it's really good to really go through all of them, however absurd you feel that it might be, because otherwise it's probably that piece that you think that, well, it can definitely not be that one, that actually turns out to be right. And if you start skipping pieces, and do that a lot, I think that's my experience at least. So when I make that decision to try every piece, I try to really try them all, even though some just feels ridiculous. It's more than once that has saved me. Let's just see, that's the one I placed right. Yeah, that's done. Alright, so here are actually two pieces that are a bit special. Should be in this bunch right here. Let's see if we can start by finding that one. I think it's this. No. Might as well try them. No, can't really be that. Let's see if they are. Can't be that either. No. Does this need to go then? It's got a bit of shadow on it. So I can't really be in that many places anymore. But I can't see where it needs to go either, so I guess we'll just have to wait for a bit. Should keep my focus. Try to do these two right here. Even though I don't think it's this one, no. It can't be those, so then I guess they have to be up here somewhere. Now let's just work through them. Oops. Let's not destroy anything. Let's do maybe it's, because I don't feel that it could be any of these. So maybe it's those down there rather. Would be surprised if it's both of them though. No, it's not that. Let's try these out then. So these can go 4 ways. Oh, there we go. So that's one at least. See if the other one is in there as well. There we go. So let's try that again. So it's been a while now since well, as you can see in the statistics, the rate is going down a bit. Well, that might be the way it should be. But I can't, this can't really be this one. No. This really has to go somewhere. There it is. Well, I think it goes there. There we go. So that was a bit easier. So that was like a bonus. Oh, I got 2 there. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's do that. Let's find this. Just have some peace of mind. It's not that one. Might be this one then. Yeah, there we go. So, oops, let's put it there. And then that won't be locked in, but just get that as a reference. And we have 2 pieces here that we can try to do. Start with this one then. Be that. Yeah, there we go. So it felt good. It's always nice to be able to pick them out like that. And they all sort of look the same. You can get a good reference image in your head what it should look like, and you find it. This one, no, that was just a bit off scale. it was good in shape, it was just too small. So I think shape is actually one of the harder things, or size. It's one of the hardest things to tell. You can tell that, like, if you have 2 pieces next to each other, you can easily see which one is bigger. But if you have just looked at a space where it's supposed to go, and then you need to find that by its size, I find that really, really difficult to do. I know people that are good at that, but I've never mastered it really. So I'm looking for a few of those odd pieces now. Should be one that should look like this, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So let's knock that in. See if that gets picked up. There we go. So what does that say about the pieces around it? No, nothing in particular. Let's see if we can get that one. No. Nope. It's going to be one of these then. Maybe it's no piece. Let's run through these again and see if I am wrong. Again. Okay. So is it this much grain in it? No. Okay, it can't be. It should be over there. I can't really see that piece. Because that is really small there. Could be this one, no? No. Well, let's just run through them all. No matter how ridiculous. Let's see. No. Okay, it's none of those. And it's it's obviously not these. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That was one of the old ones. I would not have thought that. It was turned the wrong way in my head, sort of. That was good. Caught that. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, these should be. These should be special somehow. What am I looking for here? I guess it should be looking for one of these, maybe. No, what about this then? Nope. This, yeah, there we go. There we go. So that was that situation with two holes next to each other, and one of them has to be special in some way. And then there weren't that many that had the grain going in that direction, so it was kind of easy. But this one should be one of these then, I guess. So I guess it's not that one, no. That one looks too big. That one. No. Haven't I tried all of these now? Almost, at least. No. Oh, it's really big on one side there. It's not really that much off center. No. Maybe it's in the wrong place. Maybe it's one of those up here instead. Oh, I can't really see it. Maybe this, but that goes the wrong way, no. Okay, so that's the mysterious one. I'm going to run through all these to be sure that I've tried them. We'll see if I... Oh, these are supposed to be that way, right? No. Closest yet, but not good fit. Try this, I know that. Okay, so it wasn't one of those, so I was right about that at least. So let's go through all these as well then. At least the ones that are... I think that is misplaced. This one. Don't know. There we go. Okay, finally. So it was few of those pieces really have no grain in them at all when it comes to the table. So then you just have to put them in one pile, and they're ended up in the wrong one. So there we go. This is a strange looking piece as well. You should be able to find that. I think it's this one. There we go. So last one took a bit longer. That one went a bit faster. Oh, sorry Barb, you just got your piece placed there. Sorry about that. So I think Holly is the only one who's actually got something in the running here. Yeah, that's one. So let's see if she's right. We've got a special piece up here as well. I guess it should be that one. Here we go. Let's lock it in. So let's see if we can do a few fast ones here. Would be nice. Just that, because there's another one up here that's also should be in here. I guess it's this. Yep. There we go. I also had a bit of shadow on it. It's like the last pieces that have dark areas on there. This might be a few more. There we go. And then we should be able to find that as well. So that should be on here. And it should look... I was going to say it should look like this, but it shouldn't really. Nope. Can't be that. No, it can't really. That's the wrong way. Should be one of these then, but I can't really see that happening either. Oh, where have we got here? This maybe? No. Yeah, there we go. So finally, I was trickier than I thought it would be. But we got it. Which one was it? Was this one, right? Let's do another image of that for the time lapse if nothing else. There we go. Okay. And this is also should be no, not really. Be this one. Oh, that's too far off. Can't. No, it's not that either. It's not that. Okay, so here we go. That was fairly obvious, really. Should have caught that easier. Here's also one that looks a bit. There's so few pieces now with odd shapes left. If you can pinpoint the place where one should go, it stands out rather well. And this is this, I guess. Maybe not. No. So it's one of that, perhaps. No. It's not that few, I guess. Still have to browse through them a bit. Find what's what. There we go. Let's see here. There's one. Guess it might be that one. Yes, there we go. So we're running out of those strangely shaped ones now. There's still quite a few left, so should be room for a few more. I guess we have that. That's the one I looked for before, but I couldn't get to fit in there. Should go through. Oh, there we go. It's the first try. Wonder if that had been on a short travel somewhere. Maybe it wasn't in that place all the time. What about this one? It looks kind of looks like this, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Slide it up a bit. See if we can get that in. Boom. There we go. So that's a few more of those. And here's one more. And that should look like this, maybe. Yep. Do that. And we're back to almost 2 a minute now. So we'll have to thank the low piece count for that. That is one strange looking piece. It's got to be up here in the. Let's see, which one was it? Yeah, it was this one. That must look really odd, off-centered and strange. Oh, let's see. Then I can't find it. It's a bit surprising. It's just so off balanced. You can say that. Yes, they are. But it's not that. This one is. It's not that. Oh, here we go. I think. Yeah, there we go. Don't know how I missed that for a second there. It was really wonky. Was it caught? Let's do it again. I think the one above is kind of the same way. This one. Oh, at least it's a bit funny looking. See, but that should be among these then, I guess. but it's not as strange. What's this? No. Yeah, that goes up there. Also had just a tiny bit of shadow on there. Since there are so few places that can be now, just to do that, saw it. There we go. And what now? Should we try this one maybe? No, it can't be that. It could be this. No. That felt really good though. Can't be that. Can't be. No. Could be this one. Yeah, there we go. Put that out of the way. This would be so much faster if I didn't have to keep juggling this sorting board and or sorting tray and all the extra images and getting out of focus all the time. Let's see now. No. Felt kind of good, but I don't think it's that one. Could it be this? No. No. There we go. Had a lot of grain in that. So it's starting to come together now. Get that feel of it sort of settling in. It's always nice. So where should we go to now? Maybe do these two. One of them should be one of these, I guess. This one then. Yeah, there we go. Same thing about that. Two holes adjacent to each other. You need to find a shape that fits it. So that's that. And then we have this, which is kind of ordinary looking. They're both pointing upwards. No, it's not that. It's not that. Could be this one, but I'm not too, no. It's way too small actually. So where is it then? No. No, nothing stands out. I'm just going to run through these then. Make sure we get it. No, it can't be that. And now I'm doing a thing that I said that I should never do before. Skipping pieces. Let's see if that is a bad choice. That call there. Not skipping that many though. That was the only one. Put myself together after that and followed my own rules. It's just too small. It's too small holes. That's not it either. Get it down to the last few ones here. Oh. No. Is it really? No. Okay, so it's in the wrong place then. Let's look through all these before we try them all. Oh, I can't see anything there either. This one maybe. No, I'm gonna try them all. Maybe it was that piece that I actually skipped. That would put me in a world of hurt. Or actually it would just prove that I should follow my strategy. It might be that it's on the floor somewhere. Because it's not in here, so which one was it that I skipped? It's one of the first ones down here. No, okay. So that's, got to remember that. It's, of course it's not, no, it's not anywhere here. See in the end what happens with that. Alrighty, so where do I go to now? Oh no, maybe we should do these again, which has a bit of shadow on them. I know I've tried these before. Maybe there's more pieces placed now. There we go. It makes them easier to find. Yeah, so that testing took me, what, about 5 minutes or so. So that's what you get. Here's another one with a bit of shadow on it. Could that be? So few places left. No. Nope. Can't really be anywhere. Or maybe there, no. It's not in there. It's not among these. No. This is also a strange piece. Can't figure that out quite. I'm gonna put it down there. I'm going to forget why I put it there. But nevertheless, I thought I saw a place here. Where was that? Should have one of those odd. Here, there we go. That's a big old piece. It's gotta be that one. Squeeze that together, knock it in, punch it. There we go. And then let's go for here. We have two pieces next to each other. And we have these two as well, so I think this needs to be one of these pieces. Not that though. Not that either. Could be this one. Yeah, there we go. So slide that off, put that there. Let's do one. So halfway through this session, almost, just 50 pieces left now. 54 to be exact, but then again the last few ones often go really fast. So that leaves us with ordinary ones here. Oh, there's something on this one as well. Let's see if that is... No. It looked like those nails down there. Oh, it's the scissors, I think. Yep, there we go. It's a bit of metallic at least. Boom. There we're in, and I think this has to be this one then. Yep. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. I should really remove that because it when I accidentally hit it, I have to restart the thing here. And that's not... It does nothing good whatsoever. That button only breaks the server. So there we go. I think we have restarted it, so we should be good. But I was Yeah, I was supposed to push that one. Let's see if that moves down the ring. There we go. Get that reference image for the time lapse as well. Alrighty, let's see. These need to be one of these, I guess. Maybe that one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And let's see, that's that. Right. So and these needs to be one of those. No, it needs to be special as well. There we go. And then the next to it is as well. Boom. There we go. Maybe it's this one even. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Cool. And then you can also tell. There we go. This also needs to be a special piece. Maybe it's this. There we go. A special shape then, because it has a nub on one side and a hole adjacent to it. It's not the same kind. There we go. These also need to be a bit stretched out, I think. There we go. So those were a few fast ones. If you look at the statistics down here, let me see. There you can see there are 3 pieces a minute for 2 minutes in a row. That's been a while since it looked like that. Okay, so nothing strange there. Nothing strange there. And nothing here. Oh, here. 2 knobs next to each other. So now we need to get these in. No. No, no, and no, and no. Okay. So, it's not those. Can't really be that. Can't really be that. This one, yeah, there we go. So working through the last few of these oddly shaped ones, or I guess they're not really odd, I don't know what to call them. The ones that are off balanced, maybe I could say that. So we have what, 3? We have 3 to, that's 8 more to go. See if we can find a few of those. No, can't really. And it has to be a few of these that are out in the open somehow. This one, for example. That's not it. Up there, no. Almost managed to put that in there so hard that I couldn't get it out. Not there. Not there. No. There we go. Just hunt them down now. Didn't work. Let's do another one. That has to be one of these as well. That one then. It's this, I guess. So now we're at 44 already, so it's starting to go. Let's see what we can do with this one. Maybe that's the one that goes up there now. No, there we go. So this is just applying some puzzle logic here to look for places where these last off-balanced pieces can go. Is that already marked? Yep, it is. We'll take reference image. And that's when you can't find two nubs or two holes next to each other. It's because there are off-balanced pieces next to each other as well, and then they have to be like this, sort of out in the open, so you can then you can hunt for those places. Just because I said so, I guess I'm going to be proved wrong here with this one. Oh, that was actually there, so that was kind of out in the open as well. Let's get that in. Boom. And then this is above it. There we go. So 2 more to go, and I think they will be connected somehow. Yeah, just like that. Because they have to be, otherwise they would stand out. And actually these sort of do. There we go. Did you find that? Yeah, it's placed at least. So, a reference image, we put that in, marker on, connect that. There we go. We are done with that as well. So no more pieces like that, and it's just hard work the rest of the way. Because these really have no tells whatsoever. Don't think so, at least. Let's see if we can find oddly shaped ones. Like this maybe. No. This is a really strange piece though. Be able to find that somewhere. No. Okay, it's bad. I think it's on the other side though. Let's look for this one. It's the tiniest hole I've seen. Let's see if it's that. No. Oh, actually both of these were really, really small. Let's put that down there. And let's see. With this, no, that has a marking of some sort on. I'm gonna put that down there as well. There we go, I think, yeah. So I can sort of start sorting them by shape with special features on them, like I was talking about in the beginning. One have really, oh, I shouldn't, I think I should get this out of the way for the reference image, otherwise everything goes to heck. These have really, they need really, really tiny, and this has a bit of shadow on it as well, so that has to go up there. Go. I could benefit from a smaller sorting tray now as well. There we go. But I don't have one, so I'll have to make do with this. I'm looking for places where this could go. I think that's... There we go. So that's it for those really tiny ones. So what features could I... This is like... has a really tight midsection. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. So now it's just looking for whatever you can relate to and just try them. Still can't make sense of this one. Maybe it's no. I shouldn't spend time on that because it will find its way eventually. I know that, but it annoys me. I can't make out where it has to go. So I might just as well test it everywhere, make sure I get it out of the system. No. See if we can find out what this mystery is all about. Maybe I misplaced something. There it goes. That wasn't so hard. When I saw that opening, I felt that, well, there it has to go. So I don't know why I didn't see that earlier. It was just off, out of my focus, I guess. So there we go. It's just 30 pieces left now. Let's see if we can find another one. This is really off-centered as well, like that one. I guess it's not that. And like this one maybe. Yeah, there we go. So let's get that in. And I welcome any new viewers. Feel free to write something in the comment section and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm working with the last few pieces here right now. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. Starting to feel good. There we go. And what else is there? Oops. It looks a bit strange. Much really. I guess this one might be a bit. Yeah, there we go. Might be just a bit off there. And I think this one, all these up here should have a lot of grain in them. Not all pieces have that. Let's turn this around to get it a bit closer to me. It should be this maybe. That should definitely be up here somewhere. Maybe up here then. Then it's down there, so I was off on that one. I just felt that that area up there was really had a lot of that wooden relief to it. So, but I guess that might be in more places. Oh, it was almost right, but not quite. Maybe that goes down here as well then. Yeah, there's another one. I think it's that. So 29 play pieces. Let's do another one with lots of. That was up there at least. So yeah, 2 pieces a minute now, going a bit faster. But this, no. Down there, I think. And now it's mostly, since there's so few pieces or sites left where it can be, it's almost better to just pick one piece and random. Look through them all. But having said that, I got stuck with one. Should give this up though. I should make sure that it gets placed somewhere. Oh, here it goes. No. Oh, that's easier said than done though. Where it goes? Yeah, there we go. Forgotten about those. I actually had a bit of shadow in it as well. It was a bit darker. I didn't really forgot that I had a few pieces left down there to place. Got this one then. There we go. Some sort of memory of a piece that looked like that. And there it is. This might be this one. No. No. There we go. I'm sort of running through all these ones going this way with some wooden feel to it. There we go. Let's pick out this for the next one. Oh, that's an ugly piece. Where do you want to go? No. No. This doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh, here I think. Yeah, there we go. Forgotten about that as well. But now I can't forget about most of this area. Maybe I should do this as well, so I don't have to think about that anymore. There we go. So this whole quadrant is done then. Don't have to move my eyes over there anymore. So I guess I can do this as, no, I think I picked the wrong one. Is it this one? Yeah. That was also really off center or unbalanced when it comes to not the general shape, but the way the holes were connected. And now this also has a bit of shadow, but I don't think it's up there. It's not really. Oh, here we go. I should have realized. Oops, slide it away. Go. Now, let's see. No. No, I'm really not even trying anymore. I'm just testing all the sides. might be faster than figuring out where the pieces are supposed to go. Then again, when there's so few left, get kind of a sport to make sure you don't try them in the wrong place. Slide these down. Just sharpshoot, so to speak. See if we can do a few more of those. There we go. Let's put this one. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. 15 pieces, is that about right? Maybe I've missed some. No, I missed that one. Shucks. Then I'm just going to to try them everywhere instead. There we go. So just a few more to go. Let's see. I got caught up as well. But this one. Yeah, I don't know. Is it in here? No. There we go. Starting to see the end of this. Looking at it in the way you see it, it's a really nice puzzle actually. I haven't looked at it like that yet. So, and I'm going to have some fun with it later as well. You'll see. I'm going to try to make the intro just like it is in the 5-minute crafts. This is taken from the intro there, the video intro. So I'm going to try to do sort of a remake on it with puzzle pieces. Might be fun, I don't know. Like a what's it called? Oh, I forgot it. It's not like a time lapse, but a stop and go. No, it's not that either. Oh, I will think of it later. You'll see the result. I think I'm going to do a vlog entry about it, so it will be there. So not that many pieces left now. I guess I placed that one that I was wondering about. There we go. What about this tiny piece? Is it that? Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 it says here. And there it's actually on point now. Oh, it's there then. There we go. This has to be this piece then. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was cool. That goes there. All right, so down to the final 4. It's just I just have 3 to place. So let's see if I can get these right. Well, that has to be up there, right? So it always feels a bit empty when you start getting to the end of these things. No. There we go. Finished on a bad note. So that's it for this puzzle. So one piece left. And that's right. Let's see if it's... Yeah, that's... I'm just gonna take a reference image for that. So we have the missing piece there, and it's all done. This specially ordered Ravensburger puzzle that was custom made from the logotype of one of my favorite YouTube channels called 5 Minute Crafts. You should check it out if you haven't already. Let's see, let's take out the statistics here. Like that, I think, so you can see the whole thing. I'll get this up as well, and you'll get a good finishing shoot here. Get all this stuff out of the way. We'll have that there. We have this here as well. Last piece, the missing one. So all in all, it's been a fun puzzle to do. I struggled a lot more than I thought I would with the frame here, and also I think, what was that? Yeah, this thing was hard. I also started out struggling with the logo type because I had the wrong idea. I was trying to do the letters, which I just couldn't do, and then I figured out that, well, I started doing these, the edge here, which was good, but then I did the next row of pieces. I should have done that right off the bat. It would have saved me some time. There we are. Fun puzzle. Quite difficult. Now I've puzzled another 1.5 hours. I think it's like 11 hours or something total puzzling time. So that makes it a bit harder than other 1K puzzles I've done. And if you want to do this yourself, just drop me a line, say something on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll send you the image that I've used, so you can order your own puzzle. And just for clarity, this piece here that was actually picked by Holly, so she got it right. So I'm going to congratulate her on Facebook with this final assembly with the image of it there. And I hope you've enjoyed watching. This was probably one of the funnier parts if you like puzzling, because it showed a bit of how you can work with these big solid blocks of color, or when you're stuck with that. A few different techniques that I use. You probably have your own. And please comment in the YouTube comment box what you would have done differently, and let me know so I can improve. So let's say goodbye now for this time, and I hope you join me on my next puzzle adventure. See you guys!